Welcome into the show, folks. We are going to talk about metal covers that rival the original song. Leave some of your favorites down in the comments below. Thumbs up the video, really helps us out. Let's get to it. We're kicking this off with Cradle of Filth's rendition of Iron Maiden's Hallowed Be Thy Name. This isn't just a cover, man. It's a full-blown metal reimagining in the style of Cradle of Filth. Danny Filth's signature shrieking howls, replacing Bruce Dickinson's soaring vocals. You got a pretty special cover of the original tune here.
When the priest comes to read me the last rites, take a look for the boss at the last sight of a world that has gone very well for me.
The guitar riffs have a lot more edge too. I would say with the tremolo picking and the faster tempos throughout, this song feels like you're in the castle courtyard where you're standing and watching as the events of the gallows unfold and someone's being executed. As a fan of extreme metal, I love the technical drumming on this too. The blackened sheen that's added to the song, it just adds to its character. The stark contrast against the original's galloping heavy metal style. Cradle of Filth have kind of always been that Iron Maiden riffs with extreme metal influences anyway, so this kind of works. While a lot of people might miss the atmosphere of the original heavy metal tune, Cradle's ferocity adds a immensely dark energy to this song that stays true to the grim theme. This cover pushes a lot of metal boundaries, proving that a legendary song like this can be reborn even more haunting. This one comes as no surprise. Death, Painkiller, original tune by obviously Judas Priest. This is a master class in translating a metal anthem into a death metal masterpiece. Chuck Schuldner's signature screams take place of Rob Halford's soaring vocals, but it adds a layer of menacing, darkened aggression on this version of the song. The band doesn't just increase the intensity here. They completely rework the song in Death's style, fitting Death's overall sound and injecting it with a technical precision and like a dissonant edge, and it really works. I also absolutely love Chuck's falsetto vocals on this song. If he was still around, rest in peace, man. I would have loved to hear him experiment more with the style in his music. Death's drumming becomes a relentless onslaught, pushing the song into just a whirlwind of brutality. Amidst the chaos, though, the core melody of Painkiller does remain, and it's an homage to the strength of the original and Death's ability to reimagine it even more evil and more brutal than ever. Such a good tune. One of my favorites. And I would be remiss if I did not include Pantera's Planet Caravan, the cover of the Black Sabbath tune. This cover of Planet Caravan is a surprising gem. While Pantera is known for their groove metal fury, the band throws a sludgy curveball here. Instead of like a crushing assault, they deliver a faithful yet subtly heavier rendition of Planet Caravan. Gone are Ozzy's psychedelic vocals, but they're replaced by Phil Anselmo's smooth, almost bluesy crone, and you can kind of see the early stages of what he would end up doing with Down. The song also fits nicely in the Far Beyond Driven tracklist, breaking off that pissed off brutality and darkness of the record with a great cover like this one. The band maintains the original's laid back tempo, but adds like a subtle aggression to it with Dimebag's bluesy, twisting yet familiar riffs. This is a great example of Pantera's versatility, showcasing their ability to both crush and groove, but proving that a metal cover does not have to be all-out brutal warfare for it to be fantastic. This is one of my favorite metal covers of all time, and that's Typo Negative covering Black Sabbath's Paranoid. This is not just any other cover. It's a full-blown haunted reimagining of the original song. They strip away the original's upbeat heavy metal swagger and they replace it with their signature gothic doom metal sound. These things, though nothing seems to satisfy. Peter Steele's deep baritone voice is just an intoxicating, melancholic despair with the lyrics of Paranoid. It works so unbelievably well on this song. The guitars are down-tuned and distorted, and they create that slow, crushing atmosphere that reflects the song's themes about paranoia and isolation. Typo Negative is known for capturing darkness, but they really do it well on Paranoid, transforming it into a mournful dirge that's both beautiful and unsettling. This proves that a band can take a metal classic and spin it on its head with the band's own style. The song honestly inspires me to make gothic doom covers of faster songs. It's that incredible. Into the abyss I fall, the eye of Testament, Powerslave, originally by Iron Maiden. This is a great example of a band not straying too far from the original, but with a thrashy coat of paint. Man, does Powerslave hit different in an awesome way though, with some thrash overtones on it. Testament's cover of Iron Maiden's Powerslave is a thrash metal powerhouse that injects dialed up energy into a heavy metal classic. Tell me why I had to be a Powerslave. Chuck Billy's aggressive vocals sound so frickin' awesome here, perfectly capturing the song's themes. The band takes the original galloping tempo and cranks it up to Testament's "This is not enough, we need more" standard. With Alex Skolnick's shredding guitar work adding a layer of technical complexity, Testament does not stray too far from the original, but it definitely works in their style. The song remains recognizable, but they infuse it with their signature thrash attack, and it sounds so fucking awesome. This cover is a testament to their ability to pay homage to their influences while putting down their own stamp on a legendary track. Aborted covering Arise, originally by Sepultura. Death metal bands covering thrash classics is something that just needs to happen more, and this is a great example of that. Aborted's cover of Sepultura's Arise isn't just a by numbers rendition of the song, it's a full-on brutal as fuck transformation, and it is amazing. Aborted throws in their signature elements, hammering blast beats and gut-wrenching low growl vocals to create a cover that is somehow way more intense than the thrash original. Imagine Sepultura's Arise cranked up with brutality, slamming you in the dome over and over again with a billion bloody hammers. Aborted's ability to take the classic thrash anthem, turn it into something fresh, ferocious, and undeniably still aborted is pretty goddamn cool. Can't have a list without a Metallica song on it, right? My favorite is Gojira's take on the song Escape. Gojira covering Metallica already is pretty fucking awesome, but them covering one of Metallica's most underappreciated songs is even more sick. Gojira injects their signature style with swirling technical riffs and atmospheric landscapes, but they transform the thrash anthem into a more progressive metal masterpiece. The solo has been redone too, and I love when bands make covers their own, and this is undeniably Gojira. Imagine Escape filtered through Gojira's sonic lens, and it becomes a journey of crushing riffs with Joe Duplantier's soaring and sometimes guttural vocals and mind-bending soundscapes. This cover honestly shows Gojira's ability to reimagine a metal classic, pushing it into brand new sonic territories. One of the best metal covers ever, in my opinion. Not a lot of people talk about it. If you haven't heard it, definitely check it out and let me know what you think in the comments. You're gonna burn it. Dimmu Borgir covering Burnin' Hell by Twisted Sister. When this song first came out, I actually didn't know it was a cover, and I was kind of like, wow, Dimmu is doing some kind of weird, catchy things, and it works. This Twisted Sister cover is a killer transformation of the original tune, and it's, to this day, one of the best metal covers of another metal song. You can believe all the things I've done wrong in my life. This cover throws Dimmu Borgir's signature symphonic heavy black metal elements into a classic glam metal anthem. Imagine the party vocals of Dee Snider replaced by Shagrath's harsh, froggy vocal rasps. Well, I play with fire, but don't want to get myself burned. The keyboards and orchestral arrangements add a ton of character and a layer of dark grandeur to the originally upbeat song. The contrast of using clean vocals in the chorus is a fascinating clash of styles that just plain works. This song is so good. I honestly kind of forgot about it, and when I revisited it, man, it still holds up. We can't have a covers list without a Slayer song either, and my pick is Monstrosity's Angel of Death. This is one of the best 90s, early 2000s old school death metal bands, bar none. And Corpse Grinder adds a ton to their brutal character. Their take on Angel of Death might be one of my favorite Slayer covers ever. Cranking up the aggression to even higher levels with that old school metal standard, and also Corpse Grinder's inhuman vocal style over it. The riffs are somehow heavier, and the drums are kicked up in intensity, and it's nothing but brutal death metal fury, and it fucking rules. There's so many bands out there that try to cover Slayer. Most of them do decent justice. In fact, a lot of them do a really great job, like Decapitated and Vader, for example, have killer covers of Slayer. But Monstrosity's take on Angel of Death just takes the bloody cake for me. This band rules overall. If you like that era of death metal, you gotta check this cover out. The battle is over. Let's have the blood. Obituary, Circle of Tyrants, originally by Celtic Frost. You can't have a metal covers list without at least one cover of Celtic Frost. I also love Opeth's version of this, but for me, Obituary sounds so undeniably evil, slimy, and heavier than ever. While staying true to the dark atmosphere and pummeling riffs of the original tune, Obituary injects their signature Floridian death metal sound. Imagine a cold, haunting feel of Celtic Frost cranked through Obituary's swampland meat grinder. John Tardy's guttural growl and works so well with Obituary's layer of aggression on this track. while the band's signature chugging riffs and pulverizing drumming intensifies the song's oppressive aura. This cover is total proof that Obituary just gets death metal. Their ability to pay homage to a classic while leaving their own mark of sonic devastation, it is second to none on this cover, man. If you haven't thumbs up the video, please do so. It really helps me out. Make sure you leave a comment. Kill Switch Engage, Holy Diver. This is one of the best metal covers ever, easily. Most people who know Dio and know Kill Switch know this song. This is a powerful tribute that injects a fresh dose of metalcore energy into a classic heavy metal song. Living in New England, Killswitch are local legends to us, and seeing this performed live so many times is a goddamn treat, especially when Howard was in the band, although I also love Jesse Leach. He's an amazing performer. The soaring vocals of Howard Jones on this song, though, replace Dio's legendary pipes, delivering a moody but yet sultry, aggressive, modern edge to the song. The band's signature chugging riffs and breakdowns add a layer of heaviness that complements the original's driving rhythm section, but they also add those guitar harmonies that make things even more at the gates metalcore, and it is so sick. They retain the core melody and spirit of the song, which is really difficult to do. This cover is a love letter to a classic, showcasing Killswitch's ability to translate Dio's musical metal magic into their own metalcore realm without losing the heart of the original tune. What are your favorite metal covers? I'm sure I missed a bunch. It's a community. Drop yours down in the comments below. Love you guys so much. Go with the gods, Forge mates. Don't get stuck in the circle of tyrants. I will see you guys next time.